Talking about attacking cover 3 today. Talk about some of the strengths, some of the weaknesses of the coverage. But first, I want to talk about the field spacing and as an offense, how we look at attacking the field space here. So, you've got obviously your deep third players, which will be two corners, and your middle deep safety. Underneath, we talk about it being 5 different zones. You got on the outside, from the numbers to the sideline, are your flat areas. Inside the numbers to just inside the hash are your 2 curl areas, and then that area inside the hash marks is your middle hook. Some teams will treat it with 2 middle hook players, but right now we're going to draw it up here with 5 underneath zones. Just talk about some of the strengths. Obviously, if you're going to be a one-high defensive team, if that's what you're going to play against, they're going to have the opportunity to get 8 men in the box, but then they're going to be secure in their deep third. Some of the weaknesses are the flat coverage and obviously the 4 verticals when you try to attack that seam area, just beyond the middle hook or the curl droppers and in front of the safety. And that's one way we'll attack. So we're going to talk about 5 different ways on how to attack the coverage. We're going to talk a couple curl flats, some horizontal stretches with the quick game, some high-lows, the 4 verticals that attack those seam areas, and then some spacing concepts. Right here, we're going to take a look at a balanced formation, a 2x2, 2 receivers to each side, 1 back. And we're going to take a look at this defense right here with the 1 high safety and obviously their corners in those deep thirds there. And then as you study film and as you start putting together some of your packages for that week and your passing game and how you want to attack a cover 3 football team, you gotta figure out how are they going to beat to the field, how are they going to beat to the boundary with their curl flat droppers. And then if they're going to be a balanced 4-4 team with 6 men in the box with obviously the 4 down defensive linemen, how are they going to drop their middle hook player to their curl? They might have a middle hook to curl player to the field and then just a middle hook player. So they're going to sacrifice something because there are 5 zones underneath and there's only 4 droppers. So we're going to talk about how we want to attack these. Okay, the first way we're going to talk about attacking cover 3 here, you got a 2x2 formation. We're going to talk about a curl flat concept. And what we're basically going to try and do here is we're going to have a mirrored concept on each side. We're going to put someone in the middle of the field, but we really want to attack those flat defenders. So really what we're going to try and do here is we're going to take a look at those guys and figure out how we can attack them. So very simple concept, curl flat read for your quarterback. What we're going to do here, we'll use our tight end right here. We're going to put our tight end right in the middle of the field at 6 yards. The outside guys are going to run 12-yard hooks at 12 yards back to the quarterback. To that same side now, you just got to make a decision. Do you want to run a wide route with your tailback or possibly even what teams will refer to as an arrow route? And then to this side right here, you're going to be mirroring the other side right there as well. So you're going to have your 12-yard hook route, and then you're going to have your flat route. So basically as a quarterback, what we're trying to do here now is we've got a triangle read on each side, and we're attacking the flat defender. The first read for your quarterback right now is how are these guys going to respond to this Y just taking the middle of the field. If they're a drop out of there quickly, we're going to try and get the football there right away. If this is taken away or squeezed from either side, now our eyes go to the flat defender, and then you go to the hook route to your flat route. So if this is taken away, get your eyes to the flat defender. If he gets any depth, the ball should go out here. If he decides to get width, now there's going to be a nice passing game window right there for the curl flat. Same thing, if he were to be squeezed from right here after your first read, get your eyes to that flat defender. We're putting him in a bind horizontally and on that with that stretch right there. If he gets any bit of depth, ball goes right here. Get it to your athlete in space. If he gets width, he's getting squeezed from right here. There's the window of opportunity right there. Another key coaching point is here, and you don't quite see it on this diagram right here. You don't want to have super wide splits by your number ones. You want to have a nice, tight, condensed split. So that's the first way that we want to attack the 4-4. Okay, and you can do it just to add some variation. If this is a formation where you run the football out of, you could run this guy to the middle of the field here on that little spot route right over there at 6 yards. You now have to have the tailback here. He's going to run the wide route or the arrow. There's your hook. Here's your outside hook. There's your flat route. It's a great concept. It's time tested. It's a good way to attack cover one, one high safety, cover three. And it's something that you can rep all year round. Spring football, summer football, use multiple formations. You're getting guys to the same spots. And it's the same read for your quarterback every time.